Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Liminal Industries. As you'll notice, I've adjusted the sound settings, so we turned off all of the ambient sounds because sometimes they're a bit too loud, and also my microphone is quite a bit louder. The game sounds I didn't really change up or down. I can't really see my toolbar, but there we go. So what we're going to be working on today is, so we automated Crimsite, Azurite, and Viridium. So that's iron, zinc, and copper. And what we want to do is that we want to actually automate making the ingots at each of those locations. But in order to do that, so we're going to use the chain conveyors to transport the power over there, but we only have one steam engine. So the first thing that we're going to do is, this is my so I basically upgraded the second backpack that I got when I did the quest. So now I have a backpack for create, and I have a backpack for immersive engineering and probably the other mechanism mods and stuff. So if I go into here, we can see that we have some copper, we have some shafts, and we have some ash alloy. We'll also have some other stuff for, I do backpack. We have some copper sheets. We also have some copper, and we should have some wood somewhere, right? So the max size steam engine that I want to do is a tier 9, which requires 9 steam engines, and it requires 36 total tanks. We've already got 8 there, so we want 28 more. So that's 12, that's 18, that's 21, that's 24, that's 28, and then if I go through all this, very nice. Cool. One thing that we might have to do this episode is change from the basic burners over to the blaze burners. So we'll need to summon a bunch of blazes. Let's see how this goes. Very nice. Okay. We should have some water if I break... What do I need to break? I think I need to break that one. Yep. There we go. So the size is good. The water is probably not enough. So I might want to supercharge this, or... let me think. If I put a... Okay, so this gearbox... I kind of need a speed controller, honestly. What can I do? I could use another pump, like put a pump here. That would be an option. Let's grab some copper pipes from here, and then do this, and we probably want some more of these guys. Very nice. And then grab this, and we have this guy. Very nice. This and this. And then we should be able to do pump. Maybe what I could do is that. So this gives us a little bit more water. Yep. And then a gear at the corner here. No, not there. Here. And then maybe even just 2 more like this. I know this is very jank looking. We don't want the water like that. Okay, do we have enough water yet? No. Can I just... So, we want... this. I think I just broke everything down there. That's okay. Let's do this, and this. And now we have significantly more water. We have more water than we probably need. I think. There we go. And then the last thing that we need is more heat. So, I'll do that. And then if I craft these engines. Engine. We have 8 more of these guys. Like so. Can I jump on this? No. Okay. And then we come up here. Like so. And where's this go? No, not like that. Goes there, there, there. And then we need to break this guy. Like so. And then what I think I want to do is I want this needs to go here. There we go. And what do I need to do? I need more heat. It's interesting how it's significantly slower now. Speed controller. Precision mechanism, 5 times, yeah. I don't know if I want to make that, plus I need to do the whole mechanism thing, so I can't actually make a speed controller yet. What I can do is... I believe I can do a mechanical arm. Yep. Ah, I also need this for that. Maybe upgrading this wasn't the best idea. I think for now, what we will do is we'll just keep it at a 2 by something. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And I believe it seems like the number of engines determines the speed. Oh, that's interesting. Overstressed. Okay. So size, heat. We have 2 bars of heat. Let's go up to 4 bars of heat. So to do that, we would put a belt on the other side. We have shafts. Do we have belts? We do. Do we have gearboxes? We have 2, which I think will be enough. It seems that this belt is running the wrong way. Let's do this. Yep. And then let's do, I guess, this. Okay. And now what we want to do is... no, not quite. We want to do this. Like that. And then shaft here. And then shaft here. We don't really need this water at the moment. Let's just fill this in. And then let's do... Why does it never face the right way? There we go. I'm gonna do this, and then we can do... Actually, I did that wrong. This goes back by 1. And then, actually back by 2. And then we put a gearbox here. And then we do a shaft here. Like this. And then across here. Like so. And we want a block here so that they don't pop off the belt. There we go. And then we should be able to do B for backpack. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We already have 1, so I guess I only need to craft 1 more. Do we have any funnels? We have 1. We could probably craft another. Let's just turn all of these into funnels like so. And then we should be able to put those there, put this here, and then put these guys on here, insert, and then flint. Two more. Very nice. Is it overstressed or something? What's wrong? Overstressed. Let's disable this for a second. Overstressed still. Okay, interesting. Let's do another one of these guys. Okay. Let's do this, and then this. How's it not working? We have no water still, for some reason. Ah, I see. Okay, well, that's fixable. We go over here, like that. And then we grab this and grab that. There we go. And then we grab all the pulp off the belt. Okay. And then we can stick this guy here. And now we should have enough water and enough heat. So we have 4 bars of heat. We don't have 4 bars of water. If I put a large cog here and then a shaft there, we don't have a spare gearbox. Okay. So we do that, we do this, we do a large cog, which I can make from this. And then we stick this here to make it faster. Very nice. We got plenty more water. And we got more speed on the output. Cool. Lunchtime. Very nice. If I stick that in there. We have a tier 4 steam engine with 65,000 units. Okay. Via 2 engines. How much can each steam engine do? Can I do all of it via 1? No. So I need at least 4. There we go. Alright. So we'll work on upgrading this to a tier 9 when we get the fiberboard and all that jazz. So, until then, we can reconnect to this guy. And then we want more chain conveyors. Chain conveyors. We need more large cogwheels, which are actually pretty easy to make. Cool. Very nice. We should have a bunch of this, and then make a bunch of chains. Okay. We also, for aesthetic reasons, we might want to have some cobblestone walls. This. And I think we have most of the other stuff to craft when we get there. So for now, I wonder where I can put this next one. Oops. Nope. Can I connect these guys? I can. There we go. Okay. Now we want to go over here. To there. Then we can go... Where was the... It's that room. Nope. Should be using cobble walls. Can't do it if I'm standing in the block. Well, that's just going to annoy me. Cool. And then we're going to go down here. It's going to be this one. I'm going to do the iron one first because it's probably the most important one. Wonder if these are going to connect. They're pretty far. Too far. Yep. Let's do... Let's do one here. Very nice. Looks like we're going to need some more chains in a moment. I wonder... I'm going to figure that I need to put it here. Okay. Let's craft some more chains. There we go. Let's go. Let's see if we can put one here. I have a feeling that this angle is going to be... That is kind of surprising. Anyways. And then we want one more right here. Okay, like that. We probably want another one. So chain conveyors like this. Let's just do 3 sets. Let's do some more of this. Okay. And then let's do in the middle of this room. But these probably won't be cobble walls. Okay, then we probably want a shaft coming off these guys. Let's do this. Very nice. And then let's start with the conveyor belt off of this. Probably goes into a barrel. Yep. So barrel. And then do we have chutes? We do. Chute and I believe it's chute. want the crushing wheels there, right? But the thing is that there won't be enough room to have a belt out. So the room's not quite tall enough to do that. I wonder if I could do a bit of a cheat, like this, and then this, and we do a andesite funnel into this guy. I think that'll work. Then what do we want to do? We want belts like this. We want a funnel here. Then we want crushing wheels. 1, 2. Might as well craft the other 2 for the other room. I'll probably do more than just 2 in the other room. Now, what do I need? I need gearboxes, right? Let's do a bunch of these. Let's unpack this. Let's do a bunch of gears. Let's do gearboxes. Cool. Let's do this and this. Goes here and here. And then, where do we want to go? We want probably a filtered funnel. Either that or I think we do want a filtered funnel. So we'll need to get brass and an electron tube, which won't be too bad. Let's do the rest of this setup. Where is... What am I looking for? I am looking for a fan. Fan? There we go. Can I craft one of these? No, apparently not. Let's do this. Let's do the fan. Propeller, like so. And then one of these. Cool. Let's do this, and let's get rid of all this weird grass kind of stuff. Now, do I want to do smelting it like that, or do I want to do it straight through the middle of the room? Like this and this, I guess. Let's do it so that I can put a vault like here at some point, that is. Let's do this. I think I'm going to actually put the vault to the side, and then I will do this down the middle of the room. Put that away, it's easier. Let's do this to there. The problem is, if I put a lava source there, it'll just pop off into the lava. Trying to think, how do I do this? I guess I could just go from the side this. I think it does work with flowing lava. I'm not sure though. Probably want to do 1 block away. Like this. And then we just do this, and where is the funnel? Funnels? There we go. We want some more shafts. Very nice. And then we should get power from here. I actually don't like it being in the middle of the room. I guess if I put it like here, it's kind of useful. Maybe even on this side. And then we do this over to here. And then we do 2 vertical gearboxes, I guess. 1 there. Is that the correct direction? It is. 1 here. It is not the correct direction. Let's do another gearbox. We're always running out of gearboxes. Gearbox. That's one of the first things I want to automate. Do this. Very nice. Then we do this. Ah, that's right. One of the products is nuggets. So we want to do a press on one side and smelting on the other. For now, this is alright. So let's go make I think it's 3 brass funnels that we need, and we need a bucket of lava. How are we for time? I'm not doing that well on time. Okay. We want a bucket of lava. Stick this in here with some cobblestone. We want to open this backpack for the cobblestone. So we're getting a bucket of lava. We need brass. And we need 3 electron tubes, right? Funnel. Cured glue. So we need to smelt some of this. We need the brass, which is just a matter of grabbing our blaze burner and sticking it underneath one of these, and then giving it some fuel and zinc and copper. Let's do this and this, and then grab a stack from here. There you go. Oh, I can't just give him a stack. That's annoying. Maybe if I can't give him a stack, I should at least give him, I think it's blocks of cardboard. Yeah. Stick these in there. Oh, I can just give him multiple. Okay. So we have that running, which gives us brass. We can put that away. And then we need more of these guys. If I look in, I think it's this backpack for some reason. Yep, sandpaper. Put these away, grab this in our offhand, like that. Okay, we have those. We want this, and then we want to put our offhand away in the create backpack. We have our plates, we have our brass, we can make our funnels. I just realized you get 2 each. Oh well. 1, 2. And we should get our lava. Very nice. And then we're getting pretty close to finishing this. Alright, so what we want instead of this is this, and only crushed iron comes this way, like that. Let's do like, I don't know, sets of 16 or something. And then we want this guy to be smelted iron, like so. And then, what do we want? We want a press, right? So a basin, like this, and then we could do this and this, right? And then we want nuggets. Okay. 9 at a time. And then we want a basin right here. Move that back a little bit. Stick the alloy on here. Put the output here. And then stick this on that. And then we should be able to chuck this in there. This in there. And this in there. And then this is an output. So that goes into there. Nice. And then all I need to do is put a block here to block it from popping off the belt. And then I should be able to do, and then I want a pressure plate or something like this, there, and then all I need to do is put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hopefully this is going the right way. Is it? Yes, it is. That's not safe. Let's do that. Okay. And then I want a press. There we go. And we might as well rotate it like that, and then stick that on there. Interesting. There we go. Actually, I mean, technically I could put it on this belt and this funnel would pick it up. It's not a terrible system, doing it like that. It does mean that it saves a little bit of space. Alright, now we have completely automated iron ingots. Very nice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.